What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video, and welcome back to the Squad Review Series episode 2. You guys showed out so much love to the episode 1, it was ridiculous. Views, likes, comments, you guys name it, you guys gave it. It's simple as that. Now, if you guys want to get involved with the Squad Review Series, you have to join the Discord. So the link will be in the description and as a pinned comment on this video as well. Once you click the link, you're going to get sent to a verification page where you have to read the rules, verify yourself, and you are going to unlock the rest of the Discord. Now, this Discord isn't just for squad reviews. You're looking at football news. So let's say there's a latest transfer, boom. You go to football news, you're going to get notified about it. You go to stuff like YouTube and Twitch, you're going to get notified every time I upload a video on YouTube or every time I go live on Twitch. There's so many benefits to this Discord. It's ridiculous where I could sit here and talk for 15 minutes about it, but I'm obviously not going to do that. So let's get straight into the actual squad reviews. Manus up first, okay? 100k to work with. However, he doesn't mind working towards 500k. He plays a 4-2-3-1 in-game. Rashford striker, Felix Cam, Saint Maximin Ram, Dembele Lam, and Bruno as a box-to-box, as a CDM, and N'Golo Kante next to him. That right there, I'm not sure if that's gold Bruno, but that could be a little bit questionable. Now, he's got tradable players of Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Semedo, Dembele, and Mendy. He also has an untradeable Messi, which could fit in, but it looks like he does actually like Rashford a bit more. So let's click on this link, let's open his page, and let's hopefully see a pretty decent team. We are going to see a pretty decent team. A very meta defensive line. I like how you've done this, by the way. You got the little cheeky Alisson, you got cheeky Gomez. This, by the way, is super overpowered. I feel like this right here could be the best hyperlink in this game. When it comes down to the defensive line, my god, I see everyone with this, which is understandable because Varane is an absolute beast, Ferdinand Mendy is an absolute beast. Now, you say you play 4-2-3-1. Bruno Fernandes and N'Golo Kante in that CDM partnership, that right there could be a struggle. But I understand why you have got Bruno Fernandes. So you can obviously not just get Rashford on full chemistry, but also have Bruno Fernandes on full chemistry. Otherwise, it wouldn't really go well. But I would say with this team, you don't have to, literally don't touch Zayn. Because there's no point in upgrading to that foot freeze card because you're not going to have that card for a very long time. That card's going for like 1.2 mil right now, so there's no point even touching it. Dembele, yeah, you could argue you could upgrade him, but Dembele is an absolute beast, so you don't really have to do it. João Felix as well is probably going to be in your team for a very long time, saying that he is untradeable. I would honestly just go for an upgraded Bruno Fernandes. If you like Bruno in that CDM position a lot, just go for those informs. Seriously, go for those team of the group stage cards. Just try to make his defensive ability a little bit better than what it actually is. Because that's the only thing I feel like Bruno Fernandes actually struggles with when playing into like a centre mid or CDM position. His defensive ability, and especially playing with a 4-2-3-1 in that CDM position, he's going to need to be a bit defensive, let's all be fair. So yeah, Bruno Fernandes would definitely be a really good option for you. If you really want to, I don't know if you actually like him, you can go for Paul Pogba, the Rule Breakers card, and probably save up for him. But I'm going to be honest, how Paul Pogba feels on the ball is obviously not great. And I'm saying that you got two agile CDMs, I'm guessing you want them to be agile. So I would honestly just say, go for like an informed Bruno Fernandes, or just go ahead and get the team of the group stage card. It's simple as that. You can't really do a lot with this team. And if you do, you're going to have to change the team by a decent amount as well. But yeah, just upgrade Bruno Fernandes and you're good to go. Very, very meta team, I must say. So let's move over to Zayn. Now, Zayn has a 700k budget. In-game, he plays 4-4-2. He's looking to improve Ben Yedder, Gerrard, and Dembele. And his untradeable player is Salah. Let's open this link. Oh, the link has crashed. Okay, so we're going to have to move on. Yeah, that's unfortunate. All right, let's move over to... how do you say this name? J-Dub. 450k budget. He plays a 4-3-3, full variation, or 4-2-2. Interesting formations. Okay. He's got looking to improve Alex, Director, and David Beckham. That's understandable. Additional info. You got Neymar, Oblak, Varane. Thinking of getting Messi and using the road to the final Herrera, but just want your thoughts. Okay. Let's look at a team before it's actually in game. Okay. Pretty decent team. I like how you got these links here, right here. And I love how you got Marquinhos. Because what you could actually... how much are you working with again? 450k. All right, so what you could eventually do, right, like straight up, is you could switch the formation, like straight up, like without even, you know, going in game, to like a 4-3-3 and try to get obviously the Kylian Mbappe, and you get that link between Marquinhos and you get that link between Neymar. But if you've only got 450k to actually upgrade this team, what I would personally do, now that's a tough one. I like how you got Ferland Mendy, by the way, on the right, and you got Alba on the left. But isn't that going to be a tough like situation? Because what you could do is, right, switch Ferland Mendy over there, tell Alba to kind of, you know, go away for now, and you could get rid of David Beckham and just get a really, really good link between these two right here. So you could go for like a Cancelo and then go for like a Morris. Because Morris has those 5-star skill moves, you're going to be able to utilize it when you're going forward. Also, Morris is a player that has really, really nice dribbling to his game. And that road to the final Cancelo card is not expensive at all. So that Cancelo card is a very, very good card. You're going to have that strong link in this formation. So obviously, you know, they're not going to be on weak chem. But yeah, that's something I would do. I would honestly just keep Alex. Because Alex is not a bad card. He really isn't. He's a card that's got a lot of shot power, a lot of finishing ability. He feels good on the ball. He's got great pace to his game. So I would honestly say keep Alex for now and try to upgrade David Beckham and try to upgrade Alba. That's the one thing I would 100% do with this team. And if it was me, as I said, get that Cancelo, get that Mahrez. You're going to have two outstanding players and move Ferland Mendy to the left side, because he's still going to be on chem, because he gets that strong link with a Lenglet, or he gets that hype link with a Varane. But yeah, there's not an extreme amount. You can obviously do a 450k with this team, but that is the one thing I would do. So let's move over to Tadart. So now Tadart, he's got a 400k budget. He's looking to improve the right back and cam position. Okay. The additional info is all untradeable. Okay. A lot of fodder, and was considering doing a play in a month Fernandez and grind Firmino and remove Varane and Gattuso. Okay, so we're going to see a few legends in here. Let's see what's up. Okay. Interesting, you know. Okay, so you got La Liga. Then you got the Prem. And then obviously you have the icons to link the League One players. This is a very, very creative team, but I can understand why you needed icons in this team. So you can have players on chem, so you can have multiple leagues in there. But I tell you what, this is going to be a hard one to like kind of change, because you have so many players in there, and understand they're all untradeable, right? But you have so many players in there that are from different leagues, and especially the formation you're trying to play that's going to get everyone on chem is going to be a tough one. So what I would do personally is probably just switch up literally the whole formation and tell Campbell to kind of go away a little bit. You could tell Gattuso to go away a little bit. But the real question is, who is he going to get there? I'm going to be real. I'll go for a Varane. I really would. I would move Virgil on this side. I'll tell Varane to go here. Get that hyperlink with Ferland Mendy. You're going to get, obviously, Mendy now on full chemistry. But the real question is, I'm not sure if you're a player that likes the meta teams. Because by looking at this right now, it's not an extremely meta team, but you still got a few meta players in there. Like Gattuso is not really meta, but he's still a very good card. You got Varane in there, which is a very good card, but he's not extremely meta. And then you got Sol Campbell in there, which I must... Like, Sol Campbell's kind of meta, right? He just hasn't got a good dribble to his game, I must say. But that Atal card was really, really good. The Marquinhos card, absolutely outrageous. I like how everyone's done this Marquinhos card. Everyone listened, you know. When it comes down to the Marquinhos card, this card is no joke. The transition, the tackles, the interceptions, that card is absolutely outrageous. You haven't got like an extreme amount of coins. Yeah, so you have like 400k. There's not much you can obviously do with it. I'm saying that all these cards are obviously untradeable, but I'll probably just switch it up. I really would. Sol Campbell out of team, get Varane in there, get Virgil over here. And if you like Atal, then go ahead and keep Atal, but you're going to have to probably play him on weak chem. That's the only thing I can say about this team. But because you have so many cards that is untradeable, it's going to be very, very hard to actually switch it up. So let's move over to Joshua or Josu. I don't know how to pronounce that name. 300k. Looking to improve. I want to get either a new striker or Wait, what? Oh, a new right mid, but open to see an improvement. Okay. Actually, I want to take a look how he plays in-game before I take a look at... So he plays the 4-4-2. He plays N'Golo and Marquinhos off chem. Now, that's tough. That is very tough. You play so many players off chem. What am I looking at? Oh, this is... What am I doing? This is the in-game. Wait, hold up a second. Let me look at this team before I judge. Okay, so a lot of people on chem. All right. I was about to say, why do you play some people off chem? And then I realized I was looking at the in-game squad. So you got a Mukiele with the Alessandrini link. You got Ian Wright. You got Memphis Depay. Ian Wright. That's questionable. Very questionable. I'm guessing you probably got him out your base icon pack, because please tell me you didn't go ahead and buy him. N'Golo Kante is obviously on 8 chem, which is perfectly fine. You got Navas and Varane. You got Grimaldo. You got Felipe Janssen, Marquinhos, Memphis Depay. Whoa, what is this keeper? What's happening here? Is this a hidden gem that we don't know about? What's this? What is this? Now, I understand, right? What you've done is, you've obviously got him there so you can get Navas and full chem. But if I'm going to be real with you, that keeper's not good. That keeper is not good at all. So, what you could go ahead and do, understand you have Navas there because you want Navas to obviously get that, that link with Grimaldo and stuff like that. But what I would personally do with a 300k budget is go ahead and get Oblak, then get Rule Breakers Jimenez there. If you get Rule Breakers Jimenez there, with that link to Oblak, you are going to have a beautiful goalkeeper with an outrageous centre-back. Now, I understand Navas is not a terrible centre-back. He's just a centre-back that, I'm going to be honest, he's not going to be a player that's going to last for a very long time. But a Jimenez card, he would be very good for the next 2 months, I feel like. Yes, you are going to have to play Grimaldo off chem if you want still Grimaldo in there. What you could obviously do is play Mukiele off chem, because Mukiele off chem is still perfectly fine. Move around on this side and go ahead and get a Furlan Mendy and just be, having a meta defensive line. But Grimaldo, Mukiele is outrageous left back and fullbacks. So right back. Ian Wright needs to go though. That's your next step. Try to get Oblak. Try to get the Rule Breakers Jimenez. And if you like Grimaldo, play him off chem. If you don't, play Furlan Mendy there. And go ahead and take the next step to upgrade an Ian Wright. Because if you don't, yeah, you are going to struggle going forward. Trust me, because if I see an Ian Wright, even though he's not extremely terrible, if I just see an Ian Wright in foot champs going towards me, yeah, it's not going to end well for Ian Wright, let's just say that. But you don't really have to touch your attack too much. You really don't, because Memphis is good, Alessandrini is good, Felipe Anderson is good. It's just Wright that's not outrageous. Your midfield is really good as well. Marquinhos and N'Golo, don't have to touch that for a very long time. But I would definitely say upgrade your goalkeeper, your centre-back, and probably your left-back as well to a Furlan Mendy. And that's it for that team. Move over to Ramy. 40k budget. 40k. Is that how you're moving? What happened to your coins? Team in-game. Yeah, okay. I have an untradeable Hazard. I don't... Wait, what? I don't... If I could... Okay, the English is a bit questionable. Without losing chem, do you recommend me getting the player of the month a lot? Oh, okay. All right, let me see this team. Oh, okay. So you got 40k, but you still got like a really decent team. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I haven't seen that yet. That might actually be pretty decent because he's got a lot of pace, isn't he? You got Kyle Walker on the fullback position. You got Furlan Mendy, Gomez, De Gea. You got De Gea there so you can get that link with Moreno. Interesting. Haven't seen that one yet. You got Kappa there, which is obviously an untradeable player. You got Awa, Ben Yedder, Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, and Dembele. The problem that you're going to have is the fact that you do not have coins. That's literally the only problem you're going to have, because this team right here can't really get upgraded with 40,000 coins. It's just not going to happen. Like, it really isn't. Now, if you do not like your Moreno card, I would definitely advise you guys to just do what I said with the other guy. Get the Oblak and go ahead and get the Rule Breakers Jimenez, because those two, when it comes down to links, my God, they are good. They are very good. But obviously, you have 40k. So there's not much you can actually do with this team. Let's actually take a look at what you play in-game. That's going to be more interesting. Is it a 4? Whoa, you play a 3 at the back. Really? Okay. So you play a 3 at the back with a Gomez, a Kyle Walker, and a Mendy. that is an extremely fast defensive line. Like, imagine the defensive line being this fast, boys. You're not going to get past that anytime soon. Let's just say that. Bruno Fernandes in a CDM position. Why is people starting to... I can kind of understand, to be fair. Because you've probably seen a lot of pros use the Bruno Fernandes in this CDM position. And you're thinking to yourself, right, this Bruno Fernandes should be pretty decent. If the pros are using it, surely he should be pretty decent in that CDM position. Well, boys, no pro wants to use Bruno Fernandes in that CDM position. Trust me, they are capped out when it comes down to the actual teams they can use when it comes down to tournaments. So that's the only reason they're using Bruno Fernandes. Trust me, if there was no cap on the team they can use, Bruno Fernandes would be nowhere near their team. Not because he's a bad player, it's just because they can obviously get better players. But Bruno Fernandes and Kappa in a CDM position could honestly be a bit questionable, but if it works for you, it works for you. Moreno in that right mid position should be perfectly fine. You got Ousmane Dembele. Oh, that's a tough one. Do you actually like Yedda in the striker position? I'm not going to lie, this year I feel like Yedda is still very, very good. It's just, I would rather have those 5-star skill moves and a 5-star weak foot, aka Dembele, in that striker position, rather than having a Ben Yedda. So after you upgrade, you know, the Oblak and you upgrade the Moreno to Rule Breaker Jimenez, you can go ahead and work on upgrading Ben Yedda, because I feel like that's the one player in this team that is kind of outdated. Like, everyone else is still a very, very good player. Well, Yedda, yeah, he's good, but he's not outrageously good. He's not a player that will take you to the next level, especially in that striker position. So I would definitely move over to that kind of position after that. A Breeze, though, is going to be up next. 400k budget. So he sent me an in-game team, and obviously the team just normally. You got tradables, Olorente, Rashford, Jota, and open for suggestion. Okay, let's look at the team just straight up before we look at it in-game. Okay. So obviously Llorente, I'm guessing, plays for Jota. That's kind of bait. It's a very meta team, isn't it? It's a team that you usually see with the Varane, the Ferland Mendy. You see the Alisson, you see the Gomez. Sometimes it is obviously Virgil there, but Gomez is, you know, absolutely outrageous in this game, so it's kind of understandable. You got Wan-Bissaka, and then you got Marcus Rashford. I reckon the only reason you got Wan-Bissaka is simply because of that Marcus Rashford link, because if I had to do it myself, I would probably put the, what do you call it, the Bellerin card that was in objectives, put him there, or just put a Semedo there. Those two, for me, are the best fullbacks in the game. You could obviously argue Kyle Walker as well, but Wan-Bissaka, yeah, he's nowhere near in this game being the best fullback in the Premier League, and you're probably going to struggle time to time, especially with his weaker foot. But I can understand why you have got him in there, because you need that Marcus Rashford link. Let's actually take a look at your in-game team. I want to see what you play. Okay, 4-2-3-1. Alright, I see you. Kappa, Llorente in that CDM position. That's perfectly fine. Your defensive line, apart from Wan-Bissaka, is good. Really good. Like, Varane, Mendy, Gomez, insane. Wan-Bissaka definitely needs to go, though. Dembele, Marcus Rashford, Jota, Felix. That team right there is absolutely insane. Now, the only thing I might question a little bit is playing Jota down the line. Like, is he fast enough to outpace the Ferland Mendy? Is he fast enough to outpace an Adama Traore? That's the only problem that I would say you're going to have with this team right here. What was the budget again? Was it 400k? Yeah, it was 400k. So what you could do, if we're actually looking back on his original team, you could go ahead. I would definitely recommend Jota to get upgraded. But who else could you really put there? Like, if you're thinking about it, there's not a lot of players that he could put there to get links, can you? Like, Gomez does not need another strong link. That's bait, right? All he needs is a weak link, and he'll still be on full chem. But the problem is, he needs that link to, obviously, towards Felix to actually get him on full chemistry as well. Then Marcus Rashford needs a little weak link to get him at least on 7 chem. This is a hard team to link. A very, very hard team. But the one player, if I had to give you a suggestion to upgrade, it would be Jota or Wan-Bissaka. That's the only two I would go for. Now, I'm not sure how much you like Marcus Rashford, okay? But if you don't like him an extreme amount, which is very, very unlikely, saying that he is very, very good in this game, you could go ahead and get, as I said, like previously, the Cancelo and Morris link. because those two are going to be very, very good with each other, right? But once again, I'm not sure how much you like Marcus Rashford. If you like him in a decent amount, obviously keep the team you've got. But Jota definitely needs to be the player that gets upgraded next. I feel like Jota in that Ram position where you're playing him, it's not going to be an extremely good player to play down that line, because he's never going to be outpacing the Ferland Mendy's. He's never going to be outpacing the Adama Traore's, and that's the big problem that you actually are going to have. But that is going to be it for Squad Reviews episode 2. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.